On a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on DA Jacob.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end, a different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. They've got Wilcox, also Wingate out there, and it's Hannah's in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Trent in at the small forward position. Here's Wingate, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
So many combo guys in the backcourt now, Kenny, but there are still a few traditional style point guards left, and they're sure fun to watch.
Yeah, you still got Rondo. You still have Mike Conley.
Yep.
Obviously CP3. These are traditional point guards that think pass first. Still got LeBron. He's a traditional point guard. He passes first. So it's still fun to watch.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
So it's Portland now. The Magic hitting the bucket. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. It's McCollum on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing.
And the confidence McCollum has in catch and shoot, there's no one better in the league. I'm telling you, no one.
The pass to Maggette. A 3-ball. Rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And they take the lead. Trent's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wilcox. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Maggette pulls it down. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Passes it to Nurkic. Here's Trent. He had 13 points in the win against Boston. And it's in there.
You admire Lillard's feel for the game, just taking what the defense allows.
Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And McCollum with the block. Launches it. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Kenny, your career saw the expansion of the NBA as the league added several new teams. How did expansion change the league and change for the players when you were on the floor?
Well, probably Greg could answer this better because he had to move out of the country.
Yeah.
When expansion came in with the
Grizzlies,
Vancouver. So
baby.
how did that feel?
I miss
leaving the
Vancouver.
country, not just leaving the state, but leaving the country.
And that's the point. It is different. Like, I mean, obviously it's still North America, and Canada's very close to us culturally, but it's still different. And the other big part was, they knew about basketball, but it wasn't a part of their fabric. So a lot of times you were trying to educate fans to help them, have interest in the game. So it was different, man, especially growing up as a kid. I never dreamt of playing in Vancouver for the Grizzlies. That never really entered into the equation.
Trains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's McCollum. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
To the paint, here's Wilcox, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wilcox has got his third bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lillard looking around. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
That's tipped. Getty against McCollum. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Trent. Now Nurkic. McCollum outside. From past the arc. And the three ball is good.
And McCollum just wants to win. Passes like that demonstrate his unselfishness.
The Magic trail by 5.
And you look at the game of C.J. McCollum, Kenny, he gives you so much at that off-guard position, a very well-rounded scorer.
Yes, he can hurt you in a lot of different ways. He's got the in-between games, but his game off the bounce, Kevin, like just isolation, dribble, penetration, and shot selection is probably top 5 in the NBA.
And he can put out that 30, 40-point game, too.
Without question. Yeah. He's a versatile scorer.
He's got a big arsenal. Yep.
It's McCollum on the wing. It's over Tucker. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Nurkic finds McCollum. Lock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Trent. And that one is off. And Orlando the other way now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Down low. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, after playing very little in his first 2 seasons, McCollum is very electric since year 3. And he has a lot left to accomplish.
The first free throw is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Wingate. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And something from your era that is always talked about, Kenny, hand checking. How big a difference did hand checking make for defenders?
It made the game easier for defenders, without question. You know, I actually, our series with Greg is the reason there's no hand checking because Derek Harper
was so much.
He was so aggressive.
The
with
best,
the hand.
I always felt that was a guy. Man, first of all, he was big and strong, and when he put that hand on you, it felt good, didn't it, kid? He liked that. He liked that.
You could feel it, right? That's what you're saying.
You could feel
and
it.
he could literally guide you where he wanted you to go.
Without question.
Here's McCollum. The Magic getting the bucket. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Collins. From deep 3-point range. No good on that one.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the Magic pick up 2. Simons the pass to Collins. Here's Simons, covered by Maggette.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Tucker. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Simons, guarded by Tucker. Now the pass to Collins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Maggette kicks to Wilcox. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Wilcox has got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that one drops for him.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Tucker to the wing on the left. And Hannes gets it to go. Hannes got his second basket. Guys, the game nowadays more open, more freedom of movement. Kenny, do you like where the game seems to be headed?
Yeah, as a fan, I like it. And if I was a player, I would like it. Because of my style of play, I can imagine a lot of players in my era wouldn't like it. But a lot more fun to watch, a lot of flow to the game.
The thing I like about it is you have to be more skilled in the game today. Because you can't just grab and hold and beat people up today. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like your Knicks teams.
Yeah, exactly. We would have struggled today. We would have struggled.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Tucker, Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Simons following the bucket by Orlando. That one drops for him.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Pass to Simons. Now, here's Bamba. Out left to the wing. Lets it go. They get it back. Wilcox. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Hannes. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And here's McCollum. Just 3 on the clock. Not going to go that time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Orlando out in front. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him. And before the...
I think in the past, anytime I got into...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Robert Covington out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's McCollum, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba, Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic, too.
Nunn looking around. Stripped away. And here comes the break. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bamba. You look at when you guys played, Kenny, you know, a ton of incredible guards, certainly during your time. Which players gave you the biggest fits when you tried to guard? Who were the most difficult guys?
Well, you know, I didn't have to guard Jordan, but I know that a lot of people had Mike Mears before they played him.
Mike Mears. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Like guys like Dana Barris and Mahmoud, they were tough to guard, like because they were so small. They could get up under you, and you couldn't really pressure them at times.
It was always the guys that most people wouldn't think about.
Yeah.
Michael Adams.
Yep.
Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy.
I hated to be guarded by him, too. And then, you know, there were some guys that just had quirky games. Remember, was it Kevin Porter?
Oh, did you play against John Bagley?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Herky-jerky guy.
Nunn passes to Lyles, and he converts the layup. Lyles got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nunn against McCollum. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Things are going McCollum's way tonight. When he gets on a roll, the points accumulate quickly.
Here's Simons. He had 22 points in the win against Boston.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
An effective combo guard. McCollum doesn't just look to score. He's also a capable distributor.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
It's deflected. Here's Favors. The Magic again can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Puts up a 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. A three from McCollum. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the three-pointer, something that's exploded in importance the last half-decade. Kenny, do you feel you would have played differently if you came into the league today?
Without question. Because, Greg, I was probably, if you told me I could get 30 points or 20 assists, I would have said 30 points. I was that type of mentality. I liked scoring because scoring came easier to me. Finding people didn't come as easy. So I would have loved to play in this era where I don't have to think about getting you the ball as much. I would have loved that.
And honestly, the passing lanes are bigger because the court is more space.
Yes,
like
space
so, if you shoot it, like we talk about, your ability to shoot it at a high level makes the game easier.
Yeah.
Because now guys, the pump, you lift your head, they're jumping out of position. You know, they're guarding the three-point line tighter, so you have more room to operate.
The Magic trail by 3. Thomas dishes to Favors. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Lyles passes to Favors. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. Lillard left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 8.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
McCollum, no good. The Magic trail by 3. And with the game of basketball going global, guys, Kenny, we've seen it. It's no longer a cakewalk for a U.S. team to go in those international tournaments and just check the box. They got to compete, and they're going to face some terrific players.
Yeah, well, back in '92 when the Dream Team was formed, it woke the world up. It allowed them to see what basketball at its best looked like. And so now we can imitate that, or we can emulate it, or we can find out who got those guys that good.
That was the plan for the Dream Team. Basically, it was to go and elevate the game of basketball. And that's exactly what happened. Right now, we have all these great players coming in from all over the world.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Maggette.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. No good with the triple. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the shot is good.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Thomas kicks to Lyles. Pass to Tucker. Now Maggette. He's guarded by McCollum. Tucker, the pass to Lyles. Shoots over Covington. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Covington in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is why you can't afford to leave someone when Lillard has the ball.
Maggette the pass to Lyles. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
The Magic trail by 4. Doubled by McCollum. Maggette the pass to Favors. That one good for 2. Favors has got 7 points in the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Now here's McCollum, guarded by Tucker. McCollum, no good. Magic have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. A nice shot by Tucker.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Portland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. McCollum dishes to Covington. Nurkic with it. 9-point game his last outing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard to end the run, and he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
Great finish from Lillard there, finding some available space and making use of it.
Thomas dishes to Favors. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Portland moving the ball over. And the dunk by Covington.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
A different look now for Portland. Collins checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Portland. And the Magic making a change here as well. Hutchison's checked in.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts them in a tough spot guarding them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Lillard. He has a huge vote total right now. Number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more. Like he'll be a starter, and that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Inside, here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
The Magic again can hit. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Portland leading. Simons, the pass to Lillard. To the left side wing. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Lillard against Augustine. Bamba wide open, and he fires. The three-pointer off the mark. And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not. There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man.
More
I can't
air?
wait to be
You
here.
get a little
more
more
air,
air?
everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And what an experience it was, Greg, to have Kenny joining us. You always know he's going to give you his honest opinion, which makes him so great.
And Kevin, and throughout his playing days and now as a broadcaster, Kenny has never pulled any punches. He'll tell it to you like it is, and that's one reason he is so beloved.
Lillard outside. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 16 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Augustine. Baseline try, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Lillard outside. From the arc. The rebound by Hannes. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Hutchison. And the 3 off target. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Maggette outside, and he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just enough.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one.
And gracing us with his presence once again after his stirring performance with the live crew. At least that's what the card I'm reading says, and it was written by the always terrific Kenny Smith.
Well,
and that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Wingate, and it's Hannah's in at the 3, the small forward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's Hugh, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He has 7.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Wingate. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Here's Maggette. There's the pass to Hannah. Feeds to Wilcox. And at last, they get one to fall. Wilcox has got 12 in the game. Trailblazers trail by 3. McCollum feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Rebound by Wingate. Wingate's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wingate's got 23 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Count it.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lillard misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they pick up 2. And now a 7-point Orlando lead.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 20.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard, at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area, but sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. McCollum finds Nurkic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trail Blazers. To the inside and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Out to Maggette. Passes to Tucker. Here is Wingate. No good there. Here's Trent, covered by Maggette. Trent can't hit. Magic leading by 5. Wingate passes to Wilcox. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
On up the court, and Wingate gets it to go. Wingate's got 27 points.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pass to Trent. Down low, McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Nurkic with the block, and they'll keep possession. One-on-one fast break. It's tipped.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Nurkic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Maggette kicks to Wilcox. And Orlando again with the bucket.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Nurkic with it. To the paint. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from McCollum.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
He gets it in there.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
For Portland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Lillard. It's deflected. They get it back. They retain possession. Here's Hanna's. 9 points in the game so far. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Wingate, banked in off the glass. Wingate's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Magic leading by 8. Maggette the pass to Wilcox. Shoots over Nurkic, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wilcox has got 12 points now in the quarter. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Now a time. Out called by Portland. Greg is a broadcast. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Pass to Augustine. Favors in the post. Working on Collins. Drills it from outside. Nunn's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Simons. That one misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
From the line, offensive rebound.
And he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now here is Augustine. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Tucker. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Orlando making a change here. Hutchison's checked in. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Trailblazers. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And for Portland, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Favors in the post. Covered by Bamba. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive Orlando. Back to Nunn. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the basket by Hutchison.
And DJ Augustine knows what he's out there for, to distribute the ball. I mean, always has his head on a swivel, and he's looking to find his teammates.
Here's Simons. He's got 8, and he makes that one.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's Hutchison. Plays it up and banks it in. Hutchinson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard with no one around. Sinks the triple.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Nunn passes to Dozier. Over Collins. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one misses. Portland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. The tray. Rebound by Wingate. Wingate's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Maggetti's got 23 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Simons, the pass to...
Are you kidding me? Well, you know, games like this demonstrate the bright future Bamba has. You know he's got to be feeling good about how things are going right now.
And the pass to Wingate over Bamba, and Wingate gets it to go. Wingate's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Wilcox is checked in for the Magic. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
34 seconds left in the third. Bamba, and it's denied. Here's Hanna's. He's got 11. Here's Maggetti. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Magic lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Damian Lillard. Collins is out there with Bamba. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. To the middle, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Right wing. Bamba passes to Simons. There's the 3. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Lillard. Here's Tucker. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Tucker. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Wingate passes to Tucker. Here's Hanna. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Bamba. They grab their own miss. Shot by Collins, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Orlando moving the ball around. Tucker can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Wingate against Bamba. Tucker the pass to Maggette. Here's Hanna's. Dishes it to Tucker. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Pulls up for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The Trailblazers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Lillard finds Bamba. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Passes it to Wingate. Over Collins. The Magic again can't hit. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Pass to Wingate. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Wingate's got 17 points here in the second half.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Pass to Bamba. There's the dish to Lillard. Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Tell you what, I like when Bamba is assertive like this, showing he's got the ability to get it done.
Hanna's passes to Wilcox, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Simons, and the shot goes in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now now 4 of 5 from the field.
Here's Simons. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Magic making a switch here, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Simons. Powered down with both hands.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. It just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
The pass to Nurkic. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Wilcox, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Here's Simons. He kicks it to McCollum. Here's Sue. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Outside Thomas. Over to the left wing. Wilcox passes to Thomas. Shoots. Wilcox can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Trent. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here comes Augustine leading the fast break. And that one's good by Wilcox.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Passes it to Trent. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Wilcox has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Augustine kicks to Dozier. Portland grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. McCollum's got 35.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Thomas passes to Wilcox. Great D that time from Nurkic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Lillard's checked in for Anfernee Simons. To take the lead, Lillard. Trent passes to Nurkic. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Portland.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
They push it up 4-on-3. They need this. And it's laid up and in by Thomas. Thomas got the game tied up here for the Magic.
No stopping Thomas. There, he's so good at angling his body on these physical finishes.
It's McCollum on the wing over Augustine. McCollum no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Thomas loves having the chance to be the man. Amazing poise from the veteran.
McCollum outside. They double-team McCollum. Got a piece of it. They recover it. The first one falls.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Here's Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Damian Lillard. And he makes the first.
You know, it's so much fun watching Thomas play. I mean, his game is similar to Allen Iverson's in some ways, particularly when you think about the confidence both of those guys played with. They never back down.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, trailing by 2, and it's DJ Augustine with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. On defense, Orlando. And here's McCollum for 3. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 38 points.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And Thomas, here we go. Wiles kicks to Dozier. He dishes it to Wilcox. From the top of the key. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Trailblazers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And the basket by McCollum.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Pass to Wilcox. Shoots over Nurkic. The Magic again can't hit. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around. And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Lillard against Thomas, and finished off by Nurkic.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Pass to Hutchison. Parker inside, lets it go from 11. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wingate's got 43 points.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Augustine. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Out to Parker. Thomas passes to Wingate. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Yes!
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. No good from Wingate.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. And there's the pass to Wilcox. And so they foul intentionally. He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws. And that gives them the lead.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Trent. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of